centre half forward. Getting back there. Nice mark. They just settle things down.
Should have played Blickhards in the ruck.
Werribee Centrals.
Is that Braden Smith?
I think it is.
I'll tell you what, he's going to be a big thing today.
He goes with a right foot kick high into the breeze towards centre wings. Oh, Sutton couldn't take the mark. Chesterman was good off the side of the pack. Handballed it towards Anthony. He got one high.
Absolutely.
And should get a free kick. He will on centre wing on the outer side. He plays on quickly, goes with a right foot kick to half forward. Oh, is that a mark? Yes, I think it is. Yep. And the mark has been taken by Wilson. Plays on quickly at half forward. Ball holding up in the breeze, as we said. Broman comes across. And handball comes out of the pack, back towards Broman, gets a clear and kick outside 50, but it's all Werribee Centrals. They go back in, Sloan with a high kick towards Johnson in the pocket, runs away from him, goes close to the boundary line and out of bounds for a throw in. Right forward pocket, northern end of the ground.
There ain't no way in the world I'd have picked Anthony to go on Fulton.
So that means Sloan's forward with Johnson and Sutton?
Well, I think Sloan may be up on the wing somewhere.
Okay, right, and ball. So boundary throw in, Johnson gets it down from the ruck contest. Broman wrapped up by a couple of Werribee players, not going anywhere, and there'll be a ball up inside the Werribee 50. About 35 out from their goal. We'll have a ball up.
When you make these strange moves, you must be attentive to what's happening so you can go back when you need to.
So ball up Fulton, big slap down. Kelly can't pick it up this time. Under pressure, handball was from Miles quickly towards Johnson, gets the kick away and has just missed and through. For one behind, first score of the afternoon. It is one behind to Werribee. They lead Bannockburn yet to score. Two played first term.
It really worries me. Two good ruckmen nullify each other. I don't think they get much out of it. You get one that dominates in the centre bounces, look out.
So BJ Harding back there. He's doing the kicking in. He goes to the far side of the ground and goes out beyond or nearly towards centre wing. Ball gets out the back. Tapped over. Robertson runs in with the ball. Going with him is Sleep Dalton. He wins the race, kicks the ball back inside 50. Again, sitting at the back of the contest. They win possession once again. Kicked up there by Chesterman. That went high. It's not travelled too far, but going back, the mark was dropped out there. I think that might have been Bath, possibly.
Yeah.
Anyway, it comes out now. Again, ball is kicked outside 50. Luck's a fortune because it falls into the hand of Link Peters, who is still inside defensive 50. So Peters now with the ball, and he goes long. That ball's travelling all right that way as well, Grubb.
So I don't know better than the other way. I think he's kicked against the wind, I think.
So the ball gets to centre wing. Vickers picks it up, goes inside the Miles, a little time and space, and he goes towards the half-forward line. Ball trying to get towards Tom, and I'll tell you what, whatever that was.
I think Fano's just fallen off the roof.
Either that or the camera. I've got no idea what it was, but it came down. So on the far side of the ground, Fulton pushes up. As we said, Anthony now running with him during the course of the game. Ball comes in front of the contest. Umpire's going
throw
to
it in again. I think.
Throwing back into the breeze too, the young fellow out there.
Tell you what, I told you it wasn't a great toss to win, didn't I?
Mm.
You're kicking 60 against it.
Thrown back in now. Ball back into the contest. Peters picks it up. He's tackled by Chesterman. Ball is not going to come out of the contest with the umpire to come in and take possession once again. So this is where they should have an advantage, running and jumping. Fulton over the top. Ball comes out, but it's Werribee emerged with the ball. Comes up. Mark not taken out there. Sutton had his head over the contest. Again, it's kept going forward. Boyd taps it further afield. Handball inside was good to Miles. Miles of Werribee goes forward. That's a great kick. Coming out, and the mark has been taken by Johnson once again. He is the solitary scorer of the game so far, and he will go back now and shoot for goal.
Well, that's the footy they want to play. And if they can do that, they can win. That's the footy they need to play.
Johnson now, we'll only have a distance of about 35 to work with. He kicks, and that looks okay, but again, it's drifting across and through for another minor score. And that will take them to two behinds, Werribee. We've gone 4.5 minutes, and Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
So, Grubby, just quickly, the wind, which way do you think it's
I
going,
don't
mate?
know. It's changing. It's changing every 10 seconds.
Yeah, just...
Well, East Geelong definitely finished with the wind that last quarter, and they kicked a number of
Werribee
goals.
BJ, you watch BJ. He's going to kick this 7. Oh!
Kicks into the man on the mark.
No!
Johnson, handball over the top. Johnson's kicked it from mid-air and has missed everything. It's rushed through for a behind to Werribee Central. So Complete muck-up from everybody there. 3 behinds they are now, the Centurions. They play on from fullback Bannockburn. They go very close to the boundary line. The kick is poor. Comes back towards Miller. Tapped away, though, and they get the kick around the corner. Bannockburn towards Jacques on centre wing. Has to sit and wait. Punched away from him at the back by Aquaria. And we'll have a boundary throw-in.
I think Big Nath might have been better just to grab that and kick it, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Trying to kick it out of mid-air.
Even grab it and just draw a free kick or something.
Yeah. So boundary throw in centre wing. Fulton pushes Anthony past the football. Handball back towards Robinson. Gets wrapped up by Anthony High, said the umpire. He'll take the free kick. Centre wing. Jai Robinson now. Broman forward. Leonard's got the job on him at the moment. He goes longer. Oh, teed over his head. Jacques can't pick it up. He's over the top of it. Broman got one high.
No, it's a trip earlier.
Yep. And the free kick's going to go to Matt Miller, I think.
He would have got one high had there not been that trip.
So Miller will take the free kick at half-back for Werribee. Plays on, wants to switch play.
No.
Dangerous kick. Oh, Gillies got a hand in somewhere towards Taylor, which knocked the ball away. And now the ball said play on at 50. Handball over the top. Hetherington got 3 players against him. His safety, the boundary line for him, I think, will be the winner, and it is. And there'll be a boundary throw in 60 around from the Bannockburn goal.
I'm not sure that's the right thing to do. League footballers do it, and sometimes they bugger it up with all their skills. Not quite sure you go back that way.
So left half forward, Bannockburn into attack. Fulton and Anthony. Thrown in. Fulton gets it down beautifully to the side. Hoey, got one high too. Umpire said play on into the forward pocket with the kick. Gillies can't keep it in, and it will be another boundary throw, and this time about 25 around from the Bannockburn goal.
Anthony's going to do the ruck work again.
Hey, Fred.
This time. Gillies is down there. Ruck contest. Gillies tries to throw Anthony out of the road. The ball goes back towards the boundary line. Leading the race was Robinson, I think it is, and he has gone back over, so we're going to have another throw in. So if anyone's Sloan definitely playing on the wing, is he? Do you reckon? Or is
I think he
One
is.
of them is,
He's
yeah, I think
he's
so.
still out there now, isn't he? Up there.
Yeah.
You'd reckon
over
he
there.
would take the ruck contest while he was down there. The ball through Miles, tries to get out of the contest. He did that nicely. Got boot the ball, went back towards the goal, runs across the face, and he's out of bounds. So another chance for Bannockburn.
Well, he was really, really good 2 weeks ago, and I thought he may have got one a bit high then.
So umpire now to restart it. Ball goes back in. Good throwing by the umpire. There's a free kick being given. It's going to go to Anthony.
It just touched him in the face, I think.
A little bit high. That was indication grub, so it's good. Goes far side of the ground. Nice kick. Sloan's there. Got the handball back inside. Miller is away, so it's not. It's Smith. Gets the ball and goes back towards Boyd on centre wing. Harding with him. He gets the ball. It's a hand on the ball. It goes over the boundary line, and it will be thrown back in on centre wing, far side of the ground. One day the breeze will blow this side. It'll be magnificent. It'll be all over here.
Do you reckon? We've been saying that for a long time, Dale?
Either that or we just move the box.
No, I think we should, and I think we've said that every year too.
Yeah, but then we'll have to open up the back door so the breeze goes straight through. Ball out of the ruck contest. Fulton goes back and collects it. Tries to get out of the contest. Did that nicely. Got the handball away. Only as far as Sloan. Tried to kick it away. It went to Robinson. Into the hands of Miles. Or Solomon. Bit of Candy goes back into the forward line. Jarks from behind. Ball gets to ground. Buck leads in the race for the ball. Again, got the contest at ground level. Jarks picks it up. Needs to feed it out. He's got a number of players over him. I think he's in a bit of trouble here.
See you later.
Yep, dragged it
Always
back
going
in.
to get that.
Mightn't have prior opportunity, but he did drag it back in, so it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be with Buck. He goes back. Dangerous. Comes up and has a chance to kick the first goal, and Jack Broman, he won't make a mistake from there. He has got the first for Bannockburn and for the Days. They are one straight goal. They lead Werribee, who are 3 behind. 9 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre.
Well, I think Jack Broman's just said happy birthday to himself because he didn't think he was going to go anywhere near that ball then. And as I said before, when Miller went across the ground, I just don't see the reason in coming across there in a dangerous situation. And Jackie Broman said happy birthday and kicked a beautiful goal.
Especially that kick from out. That's into the breeze. So that's got to be low. It just can't sat up in the air. And
Well,
Broman just
the breeze held it up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have hit him on the chest.
Yeah.
Back to the middle. Fulton and Anthony. Fulton gets it down. Hoey in there. Broman again. Over the top. Lets it go. Fulton, great pick up and great handball to Peters. Goes towards centre half forward. Past the head of Miles. Coming through. Sleep Dalton. Handball to Carlton. at half back. Now goes towards centre wing with a kick. Punched away. Kelly, great defensive play. Big thump away, saw it over the line. Centre wing on the outer side.
So even Brad Carlton looks completely different in that jumper.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So throw in.
Number 34. I think his nan used to love Ian Robertson at Carlton, I reckon.
Anthony and Fulton both get a hand to it. Keeps Peters taps it on for Bannockburn. Broman straight lines it. Can he pick it up though? Gets
They
pushed
should
off
get
the
a free
footy.
kick.
The umpire says yes, he does. Nah, Joe's right on it.
Made sure the umpire saw it.
Yeah, of course. Broman now. Long inside 50. Tito in front.
Dropped
Can't
it.
take the mark. Off the back. Danger. Chad Buck, but beautifully done in the end. Got away. Kicks it back towards half back, and Anthony takes the mark.
That was Heath's favourite move.
Yeah, the inside out. And he goes along now. Anthony cross towards Sutton. And Bath right next to him. They see it over the boundary line for a throw and right in front of the scoreboard. Bannockburn 1 straight 6. Werribee 3 behinds. We've played 11 minutes in the first term.
So Fulton and Anthony both down there doing the ruck work again. Thrown in by the umpire. Anthony front position. Ball doesn't get to him, so it's a contest picked up there by Miles of Werribee. Goes to Sloan, who kicks the ball. Miles wide, and it is out of bounds on the full. Free kick to Bannockburn.
Reese over there today, you reckon?
I think that might have just hit his ute, did it?
Reese?
No, he's just to the right of the scoreboard.
Is he?
The Corio bin sign.
Oh, good on you, Clarkie. Hey?
Having his cup of coffee over there.
No canteen today, so he'll be fine.
So just waiting for the ball to come back in. And it'll be Harding, recipient of the kick.
Where'd it go? The Ballerina Highway.
Just about.
Your wife could bring it back.
So the ball now kicked from Harding, goes towards true centre wing. Fulton in front, ball from behind. Miller, good hands. Actually missed the target, was intercepted there by Peters, who put the ball back into the half-forward line. Tom comes out trying to win possession of the ball. He's got a 2-on-1. He keeps the ball alive, kicks it into the forward line. Jarks leads in the race, tried to protect the space. Tackled Niawella. Ball comes out in that tackle. And now it sits underneath a cluster of players, and there'll be a ball up half-forward line. Bannockburn, as we said, the far side. Miller doing the ruck work now. Sloan is there, comes down to Miles, gets in and out of traffic nicely, and then looks, goes round the body, goes towards Jarks, and he comes up with the mark and will go back and shoot for goal. So Miles has been good with his use of the ball again early in the game.
Continued on from last week, hasn't he?
Yep.
It was good last week.
Very clever in those close situations.
Well, I think he's been good
He's hard to- he's
both
He's
games.
a hard man to tackle.
So Jarks now with an opportunity to kick his first of the afternoon and the second for Bannockburn. That's a shocking kick off the boot, and it will go through for a minor score. So Jarks will
Oh, he
take
smashed
Bannockburn
him
to
into the
1-1.
post.
3 behinds to Werribee, and 13 minutes gone. First quarter.
Buck kicks it in outside 50. Oh, Sloan should have taken it straight through his hands. Kelly, can he get around traffic? He gets the handball away, gets some support. Spiller out of traffic with a blind turn. Back to Link Peters. Off a step towards half forward. Miles, good punch away by Niawella at the back. Middleton tracks it. He can't pick it up. Now at the back, he might still have a second chance. Gives it away to Peters. Handball out wide. Kelly under pressure. Left foot kick around the corner. Didn't go very far. Chesterman, he tracked it. Or he got held onto. Nacho's picked that up as easy as you like as well.
Yeah, well, the Bannockburn blokes thought he still had the ball, but he tapped it away, so...
Chesterman handballs it to Sleep Dalton, who runs through half back, goes with a kick towards half forward. Sutton stands up, can't take the mark. Parsons off the side. Can he pick it up? He can. He handballed it away. Under pressure, BJ through traffic.
Let's
Dropped
hold
it.
the ball.
Nacho's right on it again.
Yeah,
Good play.
Took 2 or 3 steps
Kicked
first.
by Miller, goes underneath. He can't take it there. Parsons does nicely, gets it out wide. Kelly, he can chip the ball to centre wing. Spiller takes the mark in front of the scoreboard. Settles the play down. Nobody stands the mark. Gains 10, goes with a right foot kick towards Gill. He's got 2 on him. Buck, great mark. Shades of his father.
Oh.
Handballs it away to Sloan. From half back into the middle again. Fantastic kick. Sablage takes it, plays on quickly. Tito on the outboard. Here we go. Niawella picks it up at centre half forward. Long kick towards full forward. Johnson stands his ground. Can't take the mark. Balled off the front. Handballed it somehow to Wilson, who kicked the goal around the corner.
No, it's touched. It's touched. Touched.
Umpire comes down. Touched. So Wilson behind. touched off the boot. They go to 4 behinds now, Werribee. Bannockburn 1-1-7. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 15 minutes played.
And the goal umpire picked that up. He didn't wait for the signal. He said touch straight off the boot.
Parsons goes short to the back pocket and out there. Kelly runs and carries now and kicks the ball towards centre wing. Didn't have the distance he wanted. Miller did nicely, tapped the ball back towards the boundary line. Going back, picking the ball up. Sloop Dalton got the handball out the back. Was interception there by Robinson. Now Spiller runs away from the contest and goes with a kick into the half-forward line. Gillies from behind. Reaches over the top. Brings the ball to ground, though. The runner's there. I think that was Smith, and he gets the ball out towards Taylor, and Taylor now goes back towards centre wing. Anthony stands under it. Coming the other way was Kelly. Has an opportunity to run onto it now, but he's got Hoey in support. Handball goes out wide to Robinson. And to the half-forward line they go. Out there is Tom, and the ball comes out in the... Now he's paid the mark. And it will go to Jason Tom. He looks quickly inside. Miller is the target, and he takes the mark. Now, if I was Blake Miller, I'd be going back and shooting for goal. He sees another option. He goes short and quick, going towards Gillies. Well, it did nicely. Got the ball away from Tom Gillies' hands. And the ball runs through. Yes, it has, for a minor score. And it is now 1-2 to Bannockburn. 4 behinds Werribee. And just on 16 minutes gone, first quarter.
Not quite sure if that was a mark out there, boys.
Taylor plays on quickly, goes. Oh! Sutton goes up and takes the mark at half-back. Fantastic big fella. He's taken the mark and plays on. Kicks it inboard, looking for Anthony. Takes the mark. Still at half-back. Wants to play on quickly. Goes to the middle. Measured kick towards Bald over his head. Broman at the back. Can't take the mark. Parsons back towards Broman on hands and knees. He'll have to try and get rid of it towards Peters. He's wrapped up in the tackle. Ball spills free. Back towards Peters in the end. And Parsons comes over to help him as well. There'll be a ball up just inside the centre square. Off centre wing on the outer side. So a ball up. Anthony goes up. Fulton gets it down, though. Reece Miles gets it away to Anthony again.
Through it.
Was it a throw or over the shoulder?
Through it, I think.
Okay. So free kick to Bannockburn in the middle. It's going to come back to Jack Broman. So back end of the centre square. He chips it to Kelly. They can switch it now. They do. They come towards the commentary box side, but once again it holds up in the breeze. Skinner goes up, can't take the mark. He's got support. Matt Miller gets it to Reece Miles. He dropped the footy in the tackle. Now it comes back to Bowden. Ryan goes with a right foot kick wide. Vickers and Broman. Vickers should be able to... Oh,
well, that's a free kick.
Oh,
that's a free kick, umpire.
Free kick. It should have been. Free kick to Bannockburn, but Savage the other way. Handballs it further afield. Towards around the corner to Leonard. Left foot kick to half forward. Ball goes up. Can't take the mark. But his second effort was all right. Handball over the top back to Leonard. Tried to tap it on towards the pocket.
Still being held.
Held on. Yep. The umpire picked that up. So free kick Ben Leonard. Not without a show here, I reckon.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're running with the flight of the ball and you interfere the bloke going for the mark, it is a free kick.
Yep. So Bannockburn should have got a free kick on centre wing.
Yes, no doubt.
But wherever he's got the footy, Ben Leonard has got it. He's about 45 out. He's going to have the breeze behind him here. So
easy.
Distance shouldn't be...
Who would know?
Well, I think so. By looking at the Werribee Premiership flag up there.
Oh, it's an old
comes in. Comes back.
Missed it.
Just missed too. Wasn't far away.
Swung round behind.
5 behinds Werribee Centrals. They trail Bannockburn 1-2-8. 18.5 first term. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Just with the free kick out here, Grubby, the umpire actually put his whistle to his mouth.
Didn't he? Yeah.
And then decided not to pay it.
Yeah.
So he's seen it, put the whistle and thought, no, I won't. Let it go. Put the whistle, blow it.
If you do that and mark it, it's the greatest mark you can take, Nick Rewalt. But if you just get in the way, it's a free kick. It's interference.
So Harding this time he decides to go straight down the ground. He's got 2 options down there, but the ball is tapped back towards the half-forward line. Sutton comes through, picks the ball up, goes back towards goal. In front, Johnson.
He's always going to mark that one.
He takes the mark and will go back and try and kick his first goal of the afternoon. Has 2 behinds at this stage. And this will be Werribee's first goal of the afternoon. So almost top of the square here. Johnson steps in, kicks a goal, and that's a better kick from him, and it's their first. 1-5 now, Werribee. They lead Bannockburn 1-2. Almost 20 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard.
Looks dangerous down there, doesn't it, today?
Yeah, he does, and I think today Bannockburn haven't stopped their outside play as much as they did last time. One of your calls there, Smitty, when you said he didn't get the distance he wanted, the Bannockburn bloke, it's because he ran one step too far, and the pace of the chaser, he put pressure on him when there shouldn't have been any pressure there. He had probably, if he took 2 less steps, He's got plenty of time to kick it, but the pressure was in there in the finish, and he put it high up in the air and didn't get the distance. And that's where Werribee beat Thompson that day, with their pressure and their pace in tackling.
So back to the middle. Fulton and Anthony. Fulton gets it down towards Peters. His kick was partly smothered. Broman through traffic. Now Chesterman. Clearing kick to half forward's good to Sutton, who takes the mark in front. Just inside the centre square at centre half forward. He kicks into the man on the mark, which was Bath.
Lucky he didn't do that last week.
Now Chesterman kicks it back inside. Johnson with the leap at it. Can't take the mark. Off the back, BJ Harding. Got it away by hand. Close to the boundary line. Luke Bowden happy to see it over, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
I think when they come into attack, they need to kick it wide where Boyd and BJ are, because I think Boyd's got too much pace for BJ at this stage.
We see Zach Anthony coming off now because Fulton's come off. Boundary throw in. Miller, who's running in the ruck. That's a free kick. Bannockburn should take it, and they will. Middleton has the free kick in the back pocket. Wants to switch it. He's okay this time. And they get some space. Now they go with the kick along the line towards Jervies. It's a good kick. He takes the mark. He chips the ball back in board. Oh, Sablage late. The mark was taken by Bowden. At half-back, Ryan Bowden. Drives it towards centre wing. Tom's going to have a couple on him. He taps it away. His second effort. He got another hand to it. Handball by Quarrier. Out the back. He might get a second effort. He does. Sleep Dalton got it out the back to Anthony. Off a step towards half-forward with the kick. Tito goes up, can't take the mark. Free
Someone's
kick.
got a free kick here.
Werribee, push.
Didn't see what it was for.
Skinner, left half forward, long kick, top of the square. Past Johnson in the end, in fact, with the breeze. He tries to keep it in towards Wilson. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Dodges around 2 or 3, gets through traffic and kicks a goal!
That's the play of the day.
Brendan Wilson kicks his first of the afternoon, and Werribee Central's kick their second, 2-5-17. They lead Bannockburn 1-2-8. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 22 played.
That was really good play by Johnson. It went over his head. The wind took the ball over his head, and he knew he had to keep it back in. But that was only part of it. What Wilson did then, you normally can't do that against Bannockburn defenders, but he just went in and under, and he came out the other side. I thought he was going to be pinged for holding the ball, but he just got through and out, and once he got out, it was an easy goal, but the hard work had been done.
So Sloan goes onto the ball now when Anthony comes off.
Well, he took a while getting off.
So the ball back in the middle now. Ball goes up again. It's won by Middleton. Got the handball outside. Went towards Broman. He was tackled, brought to ground.
It's just like Selwood. He just cheats. Shut up. Having a bit of fun, you goose.
So Broman now
up.
goes long, goes back into the forward line in front. Tom doesn't take the mark, comes to ground. Ground ball not picked up by Middleton. Robinson has it, got the handball out the back, goes back towards Broman.
That's
once
a free
again.
kick.
Handball away.
Oh, it's gone the other way.
No, it is. That's a free.
Yeah, I know, but I hate that decision. The bloke's going for the football.
So Brown
Not
now with the
umpire's
free kick,
fault.
goes back towards centre wing, but in front, Bowden, ball gets out the back. Both Bowdens are there, but it's going to be one there. Running away with the ball was Wilson, but it's come back to Ryan Bowden, has a little bit of time, kicks along the boundary, had to hit Jervies, but a good spoil from behind. Ball goes over the boundary line, and we're going to have a throw in to take place. So Miller now doing the work, as we said. Sloan also in there doing some work. Ball gets out the back. Goes to Miller. He can't take it cleanly. Ball bouncing around. Picked up by Hetherington. Got in and out of trouble. Handball was intercepted there by Leonard. Went to Miles. Miles burst through the contact. Goes to Boyd by hand. Went about the back to Sablage. Sold a little bit of candy. Put himself into space. Then got the handball back inside towards Chesterman. Couldn't take it cleanly. Ends up in the hands of Hoey. Handballs away to Middleton. Middleton outside. Goes out to Jervies. And he runs and carries the ball. Low and flat kick. Comes up. And that's how Jason Tom likes the ball delivered.
Oh, beautiful.
We don't see enough of it, unfortunately. But he's fair way up the ground, so it's not going to hurt him from where he is. And he's on centre wing. He goes back into the middle. Dangerous kick. Miller's up. They need to make a contest. Savage did nicely. The ball comes to ground. Picked up by Broman. Out the back he goes towards Ryan Bowden. He's got some time. Handball's out the back. Missed the target. Again, they put themselves under pressure. Ryan Bowden went back and collected it. Got it to Broman. Tried to handball over the top towards Middleton. Picked up by Miles. Gets out of trouble twice. Got the handball away. They keep the ball alive with Savage. Goes back to Chesterman. Time and space. Goes long into the forward line. Coming up at the ball.
Oh, there's a whistle. He might have interfered with him before the ball got there.
And free kick is going to go to Werribee. And we're going to have Wilson having another shot at goal. So Wilson now, from about 35, I reckon, steps in, kicks at goal. That looks okay, coming back nicely with the win. It's either a mark or a goal.
It's there, I think.
It's a goal. And he has his second of the afternoon and the third now for Werribee. They are 3-5. They lead Bannockburn 1-2. 25 and a half gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard.
They're just getting out a bit more than they did last time, aren't they? I don't know. Maybe it is the positional changes that Nick Smith has made. Because I tell you, the other thing is too. Every time Reece Miles got the ball in the semi, he just got tackled holding the ball. He's broken tackles already. Bannockburn have got to get back to what they did to him in the semi and stop him from breaking those tackles, because once he gets through, he's dangerous.
Back in the middle, Miller and Sloan. They go up. Neither really get an effective tap down. Pack develops. The umpire will have to come in and do it all again. So Miller and Sloan. Lock. Sloan gets it down. Tito goes back and picks it up. Handball was okay to Brown. Shuffles the handball to Sloan. From centre wing, long high kick towards half forward. Boyd uses the body. Can't take the mark off the side of the pack. Broman comes at it. Handballs it up. Only though as far as Brad Carlton. Got it out to Leonard. Good pick up. Has to run away though from Hetherington. His handball back. The 1-2. He got it back towards Leonard. Now across towards half forward. But good mark.
Yeah, should have went into the goals.
Yeah.
BJ took the mark and then he chips the ball to Broman. Tito comes at him. But the knockaway goes straight to Harding, and now he switches the ball towards Bath on the boundary line. And the boundary line's going to win that one. He can't keep it in. It will be a boundary throw in half forward, left half forward for Werribee Central's northern end of the ground.
I reckon Sloan could make a punter, Grub.
Hey?
I reckon Sloan could make a punter. A punter over in America.
Yeah.
Kicks the ball nicely.
He kicks it pretty high, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Boundary throw in. Anthony having a run forward too now, so he's up against Miller in that ruck contest. Through traffic to Anthony. There is the kick. He replaced Johnson, and he's kicking as good as Nathan Johnson because he kicked the goal. So his first of the afternoon, Zach Anthony, and that is the fourth for Werribee, 4-5-29. They lead Bannockburn 1-8, and that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 27 and a half played.
Just go back. Just go back.
Surprising that Kieran Fulton's still on the bench at the moment. He's been off already.
Yeah, he's been off for a
10
while, hasn't
minutes
he?
or
Yeah.
more. He came off. Anthony came off a couple of minutes after him. Now he's back on. He's kicked a goal, gone forward. Now he's back in the ruck. So
Well, look,
I'm not sure if he's.
he missed quite a few games when he went away. Is there a strain on his fitness? Does he need that rest?
Well, you wouldn't
Put
think-
him
you
forward
wouldn't-
even if
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
putting him in the
Yeah.
ruck.
Yeah.
So ball back in the middle we go again. Miller tries to get the second one out. Nyawella did nicely, missed Miles. And Broman goes and collects it, gets it to Peters. Peters able to get boot the ball, goes towards centre wing. Out there is Ball, couldn't take the mark at ground level. He's working pretty hard. Sits up over the top of it now, and the umpire will come in and take possession of the ball. Miller doing some work there now. Anthony up a little bit early. Comes to Miles of Bannockburn. Kicks towards Jarks. Got a favourable bounce.
Brilliant.
Took it nicely. Was tackled. Brought to ground.
Did he get it? Was it high or not?
Thought he had his head.
Yeah, I thought it was high on top of the
Siren
shoulder.
sound, so it doesn't matter because at quarter time it will be. Where are we going in at 4-5-29, leading Bannockburn at 1-2-8. Goal kickers to this stage of the day. Brendan Wilson has 2. Anthony and Johnson 1 each. And for Bannockburn, Jack Broman has the solitary goal.
21 points of difference at quarter time. Werribee 4-5.